Exodus 14. The Israelites were in Egypt and they were servants of Pharaoh, and God says to Pharaoh, "Let my people go that they may serve me." So he wants there to be a change of masters. And when they come out of Egypt and go through the Red Sea, that change of masters happened, and they were now God's servants. And this is all alluded to in the New Testament, where passing through the Red Sea is like baptism, and Romans 6 says that when we are baptized, we change masters. We were servants to sin, we are now servants of God. But the Israelites liked the idea of that, but in reality, they didn't want it. They said while they were in Egypt to Moses, "Leave us alone that we may serve the Egyptians. It's better for us to serve the Egyptians than that we should die in the wilderness." Well, no. This is how we are. That we like the idea of freedom. Oh yeah, freedom from Egypt, freedom from the world, or freedom from sin. Oh yeah, I'm all up for that. But when it actually comes to it, people prefer the ties that bind. The old and familiar is so attractive. Everybody thinks that I am a liberal, open-minded person. I am in the avant-garde of thought, etc. I am open to new direction. No. The Lord Jesus says that people prefer old wine because they say it's better, and even if the new wine is better, they prefer the old. He had his finger right on the essential conservatism of human nature. Recognize that about yourself, that you are actually very conservative, and the old and familiar is very attractive and comfortable to you, and yet perceive that the message of God is of absolute and radical freedom. Now, sure, we are changing masters. You are not free to do what you want in this life. You're either a slave of Egypt or you're a slave of God, and you're not radically free. But that service to God leads to what Paul calls the glorious liberty of God's dear children. That is what is ahead, radical and absolute freedom. The Lord Jesus says that now we are given that which is another man's to look after. But when the Lord Jesus returns, he says, "I will give you that which is your very own." Radical, absolute freedom. That is what we are on the path